Farm Fam, it is not Recipe Wednesday, but I am baking some bread in the oven. So while I'm doing that and waiting for it, we can talk about stuff. This is sourdough bread. I have this recipe. I took like 2 or 3 recipes and I combined them together and tried different things, and after a few failed attempts and a few attempts that worked, I came up with, I believe, is the best sourdough recipe, where its consistency is good enough to use with like sandwich bread or toast or whatever. So I really like this. Some people like the more traditional, just ball kind of sourdough bread, but I really love this. So I'm gonna stick this in the oven and then we can talk. So for anyone who reads our newsletters, which if you aren't getting them, you should get them, because they're fairly handy and they keep you up to date on different things that are coming out. But on this last one that I actually wrote this time, I put on some tips of how to kind of survive the holidays without adding any extra weight or kind of not feeling so I know for me, like when I eat sugar, like I don't like a lot of sugar and a lot of just, I don't want to say naughty foods, because I've heard it's not good to moralize food. I don't know if that's true or not, but food that isn't good for me, it's just not, yeah. I put on 6 tips, and I'm just going to talk about the first one today, and maybe we'll talk about the other ones at another time. But the first one, which I think is most important, is drinking water. So I put on there, and this would be good even after the holidays, is to drink a gallon of water before noon. And the reason why that is so good, when I'm talking, I'm going to take a swig. Oh, I love that. So water is so good for a few reasons. One, if you're dehydrated or you're thirsty, sometimes the way your body tells you that you need water is you might start craving salts or sweets, or you might feel hungry, but you actually just need to drink water. And unfortunately, from what I've heard, and some of this is hearsay, some of it is what I've heard other like professionals say, but look this stuff up if you want to learn more about it, is if you're already feeling thirsty, it's kind of too late. You need to keep up on it throughout the day. So for you, fine, if you have a pitcher in your house, this is a filter pitcher, but get a pitcher, figure out where a gallon is. I think it takes 3 or 4 of these filled up to make a gallon, I think. And when I say drink a gallon before noon, that might be me being a little optimistic. Let's say you only make a half a gallon or 3/4 of a gallon. That is a great step. Like, shoot for a gallon, and that will get you at least well hydrated to start with, even if you don't make the full gallon. So just get yourself a big pitcher. I don't care how much it is, but just, this is a fairly big size one. Fill it up, and your job is to drink this. And I've seen some water bottles that are really clever. This is not, well, I mean, it's cute because I put stickers on it, so but not that kind of clever, where there's marks on it that say like where you need to be, like how low your water needs to be by a certain amount of time, which is pretty cool. But there's no reason for you to go out and buy water. You could easily mark it up or get a pitcher and say, "Kay, before I go to work, or before I take the kids to school, or before whatever, I need to drink this much of it," or whatever. Then you take a water bottle with you to drink more. Drink water. Okay, so that is going to lessen any false cravings, because your body's going to be fully hydrated. It's also going to lessen bloat, like when you feel bloated, like water weight, because I recently heard this on a podcast, and I'm trying to remember what the podcast was called, Better Than Happy. It's this life coach that talks with a guy who helps people lose weight and create better eating habits. And he talked about that when your body is constantly unhydrated, it thinks it has to store water. So you kind of become a camel. You know, the camel's hump still helps it store water, and so your body is going to start holding on to that water weight, and you're going to start bloating a little bit, and so that will help with that. And so in some ways you're going to sort of slim down. I don't want to guarantee that. I'm just saying your body's not going to feel so heavy and so overloaded because you're drinking. This is mean you're going to be peeing more often, but that is way better than starving your body of a proper nutrient. It's also going to help flush your system out. I know for myself that when I eat too much sugar, when I drink, I will just chug water, and that helps me feel better. I don't know if it actually makes me feel better, but I feel better. So if I would just keep up on my water throughout the day, then that would make it so much better. And even though I carry a water jug with me, I have a hard time drinking enough water. So let's do this together. Let's drink a whole pitcher of water before noon. So let's go back to the benefits that we're going to get. So it's going to help with, some vitamins and minerals are water soluble, and so that means they're only going to be absorbed with water. So you need to drink water. It's going to help you stay satiated through the day. It's also you're just not going to want to eat and snack as much because your body's going to be happy because it has the water that it needs. It's going to promote you maybe drinking healthier things when staying hydrated. If you want to drink a pop or a soda, or whether, I think people usually drink like a Coke or a Pepper. I don't know. I don't drink soda because it doesn't make me feel good. But if you want to drink those, that's fine, but that doesn't count for your water intake. Legit water. I don't care if you add a lemon to it. Maybe you add, it's not the best, but if you want to add like a little lemonade packet or something to it, like not too much sugar, and I'm not going to say pop is going to count. Sorry. Legit water. You can add a little bit of something to it, but make sure it's water. And you're going to find yourself just feeling so much better during these parties and neighbors bringing over candy. Like we just had some neighbors come over and bring us some cookies, which happened to be like chocolate mint, which is awesome because David hates mint. So it means I get them all to myself. But on the downside, it means I get them all to myself. So I need to regulate myself on eating them because I will want to eat them all at one time. And so get that gallon in before noon, and then carry a water bottle with you everywhere you go. And make sure, but when you go to parties, really get a nice good drink in and stay hydrated, because that's just going to help you. If you don't care if you gain any weight this month, or you don't care about any of that, that's fine. Move along. We're probably actually not the channel for you, because we care about health. We care about making ourselves better and engaging and better our health, so we can take care of ourselves better, take care of our family better. Because if you're not feeling good, you can't expect yourself to really be able to be there for anybody else. And so tip 1, drink water. I will do my best to drink a pitcher of this before noon, and we'll keep each other up on the progress. It'll be great. And okay, that's it for today. Just gonna do some holiday tips throughout the week to kind of help us both survive this time of the month. There's a song that came out, I don't know how long ago. If I remember, I'll try to put a link down. It's called The Most Fattening Time of the Year. It's the most fattening time of the year, like the song. And it's really funny. First time I heard it was in college, and I just laughed so hard. And yeah, it's sad but true. It's a fun holiday, but it can be pretty detrimental to the waistline. And so that's there. On the other note, the cows that had died, we got tests done. They came back and said the only problem they could find is that they were overweight, which I really didn't think was possible for cows. So we're actually gonna have to put our cows on a diet, which sounds so funny, just to make sure. Nothing like, if that was truly the cause. They really don't know for sure, but that was it. So yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of good to have some idea, but we'll do the best that we can. So anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy because my parents are coming home from their 2-year church mission from Kenya, and so my husband and I are gonna go pick them up, and then we're gonna meet family at a restaurant to eat and have fun and chat. And so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film tomorrow, but I'll definitely come out with something and give you guys an update. And I like talking to you, even if it's later at night. But know that we're here for you. We're really excited for the holidays, and we'll have fun and have a good time and still try to stay healthy through this holiday time. So anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.